Alright then. We're a little bit early, but that's probably okay. Yeah. Not sure how to feel about this event, but you know what, we're gonna give it a shot anyways. Well, to be a bit frank, I'm kinda glad we're doing this at the moment, because I'm still trying to recover from yesterday's stream, and quite frankly, yeah, it's getting to me a little bit. But hopefully we'll have some good vibes with this event. Or at least, yeah, I hope we do. Or at least, hope it starts to mean something once we go through this, but you know what? We'll jump right into it. Starting now, and by the way, if you guys want to help support the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below if you're watching this as a VOD. So, let's get started. Let's go ahead and start with the prologue. Once this loads. No risk, no return. Alright, let's see what happens here. Also, actually, I'm not sure if I should leave this on auto. Are you okay, Meru? What does it look like, Momiji? Right, of course not. I did learn one thing. What's that, Meru? It's not hunger that plagues you after starving for 3 days. It's a complete lack of energy. Must take care of students, at least for now. I'm sure it won't take much longer for every thought in your head to start revolving around food. Well, in order to start thinking about food, you must need food. Be next to you. I'm already there, so maybe it'll be okay. I don't think so. Do you remember when the cafeteria maintenance is going to be done? They said tomorrow. They always say that, but it's never completed because they're probably protesting about something. Just one more day of this tragic state, thank goodness. They said the same thing yesterday. Is the Labor Party on strike again? Do I even need to answer? Even a week seems optimistic at this point. Do we need to take action? We fight them? We're shells of who we want to were. Zombies. No, you're not zombies. You're that's Tsurugi. Tsurugi's the zombie. Also lying helplessly in this on this library floor. No, you're mistaken. You're not zombies. That's Hoshino and Tsurugi. This is not exactly how we got here by taking action. This is all because of our books wouldn't sell, and no one would subscribe to a premium membership on the website. Ugh, I don't have the energy to yell. Must take care of students. At least the true root of this evil lies in the Secretariat for not approving our funding in time. No one can support themselves by just selling books anymore these days. Yeah, everything's online now. You might want to start switching to digital goods, Momiji. The future of the Knowledge Liberation Front will be dark as the fate of a limited edition collector's fan book with the main pages ripped out. With this, civilization will sink into darkness, and humanity will take one giant leap backwards. Also, okay, I know there's like a new chapter for Oratorio of, I just gonna call it Oratorio, I totally forgot what the entire title was, but, yeah, I know there's a new chapter for that, but I think we're gonna be checking that out later. Well, have you been anticipating our long-awaited reunion, Knowledge Liberation Front? Whether you like it or not, the publishing department has arrived. Also, it kinda remind me of a Toho character. I'm not sure whom, but you look like one of the newer Toho characters out there. I don't know, just got that look about her. Plus she kinda has rabbit ears. But it's mostly the looks. Unsightly as always, Meruri. I thought even you would be above using the librarium floor as a bed. Get up already, I beg of you. Also, talking here, you got a very princess atmosphere about you. It kind of remind me of someone in this game. I totally drawing a blank on who that is, but she just recently got a gotcha in this game. That's all I remember. Oh, granted, that gotcha's on the JP server, so it doesn't really matter to us. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What? What is this lackluster response? Has some tragedy befallen you, Maruri? Perhaps your slovenly lifestyle has finally caught up to you. You know, it's a good thing you're a student. Otherwise, someone's taking a kick to the lower regions of their body. This is a tragedy. It really is, Yakumo Takane. No, this isn't going exactly the way I anticipated. What's this tragedy of yours, Momiji? You have any food? Perhaps some Splendamin? What? Who eats Splendamin nowadays? Yuck. Or just have a sandwich. Yeah, my stomach hurts. Not even your bruised stomach can handle or can take such a sudden intake of food after 3 days of starvation. Here, have water. Thank you, Yakumo Takane. I was about to write my will. During hard times like these, what are friends for, am I right? They're for charging daily interest until the debt is settled. I both love and hate your train of thoughts. Textbook extortionist. Considering you rekindled the dying embers of our club, I'll overlook it once. While the cause is obviously delayed club funding, the effect is a bit dramatic, don't you think? Well, I thought that while we were waiting, we could move up our publication schedule a little to help get us by until the money did come through, but we may have overdone it. Ah yes, the urgent manuscript you brought us last week. Now I see why you had to throw it on your bill, as you so eloquently put it. I made a mistake, but how was I supposed to know? And thus, this is a sad scene the publishing department has walked in on during our quest to collect said debt with interest. Cough it up then. Seriously? You said it yourself, we can't afford crackers. Take a pound of my flesh, why don't you? Deal. And then they had a bullet hell, or rather, then they had a spell card battle. Yes, that's exactly it. They had a spell card battle, which is just basically bullet hell, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, we don't have to dodge anything. Miro's gotta dodge stuff. Seriously. Yes, with interest. You're the devil incarnate. However, I do find this peculiar. Despite your generally poor sales and obstinate insistence on doing whatever you please, not to mention your arrogant penmanship with low regards for trends or salability. Are you here to collect interest or get on my nerves? I get it already. I'm making a point, Maruri. Despite all these shortcomings, you're supposed to be an excellent editor, Momiji, and a loyal fan base. So how is it that you have fallen to such lows? Sales are beyond abysmal, even worse than usual. You have a remaining inventory? Consider a free consultation. So, I've identified the issue at least, which is, Maruri, willingly or not, you have developed a brand for yourself. Your manuscripts are yours and yours alone. You care little for the reader and only for your artistic integrity. And branding has been both a boon and a curse. Your dedicated fanbase would have traveled to hell with you, yet the probability of you're breaking into the big leagues is nil. Nil. Keep the text brand out for a second. What's up with this sex? But this, I failed to think of one exculpatory excuse for this rat's nest of a manuscript. It lacked Maruri's flavor that is critical to your paltry success. Since when do you attempt to grovel at the feet of the masses? Oh, she's a sellout. Oh no. He's turning to grifting now. You both betrayed your fans and still find a palatable appeal. After 5 stars, you deserve, why, hardly 2. 1.5. Wow, you're generous, Takane. You must be real friends with Maruri. No, stop. I can't bear to hear your stuttering apologia, Maruri. Momiji, explain. She said she wanted something different. Something that works. I think those were her words. She was trying to grift. Oh, how low can you even go? At this point, I have to be the one who has to be harsh. I'm not even... I won't be the one who gives you a 1.5 out of 5 stars. I'll have to give you a 0.5. Regretting. And then, the moving deadlines, there were a lot of pressures, and Meryl went a little berserk, so I didn't exactly get to do any editing. It was physically impossible, timeline-wise. Fine, I'll allow it. I have another matter of contention, however. That would be... Pop quiz. What is the publishing department's motto? Answer, publish, print, and distribute. Yes, and I'm the one who manages that holy trinity. So excuse me when I say that this marketing strategy is most idiotic, unthought out, one I have ever had the misfortune of witnessing. Gah! Huh? Oh. Don't give Yakumo that look. Like, seriously, she just got here. Let's take her out to dinner or something. Take everything Takane said, and add on top of it the mess of a backwater website you uploaded your work to. Even I've never seen an address ending in .fake. The big websites are just too expensive for us. All I hear are explanations for your inadequacy. It's the internet. Do something! Put up a GoFundMe page, like yeesh! It's like you don't want to sell anything. With just a little effort, you could have at least found a better website than this slop that you made up. If you want something good, you'll have to sell it. It's going to sell by itself. Or rather, if you make something good, it's going to sell by itself. If that were true, marketing wouldn't even exist. It would be impossible for me to count the exact numbers of excellent products that have been regulated to the void because of bad promotion. However, I'm confident it's at least as many books as you have here in the Library of Knowledge Liberation Front. You're exaggerating. No, if we were to take into account of the history of mankind, the number would be staggering. But creatives, fiddlesticks, it's all about creating artistic integrity with zero business acumen, or even the slightest interest in actually getting their works in front of the public eye. Can we go somewhere with this? Are we going anywhere with this plot? Where is all this passion coming from? Forget that. I want to know where this passion is going to go. Like, can it leave this library and go somewhere else? Like, that, I don't know. The Trinity, maybe? I guess. You appear to have hit a nerve, Maruri. Let's get back to business. Surmised, if the Knowledge Liberation Front doesn't profit from their remaining inventory, it'll spell trouble for the publishing department too. But then, Kudis. President, you're making me rather nervous. Let it be, Takane. Alright, Meru, I'll make you a deal. Deal with you? That sounds impossible. That sounds like a terrible idea in every way humanly possible. You need to give me a little credit. I don't always do you wrong. Just mostly. Emphasis on the always. Look, you need money. The deal will make you money. Do I really need to keep holding your hand through this? Fine, get to your point. Thank you for saving us both time. Here's the terms. We'll handle the Knowledge Liberation Front's remaining inventory. What? Huh? There's no such thing as a free lunch, though. Of course, we'll come in with our big pockets and fancy connections and handle the sales and distribution. And get a percentage of the profits in exchange. Fair, no? Absolutely not, I refuse. Deals, exchanges, and trades with you never end well for me. Meru, I think Yakumo has a point here. He's right that there is no way for us to handle this massive inventory on our own. And we have zero marketing resources. Is Pride really worth sinking with all of this inventory? They're taking up so much space. They're so heavy and bulky. Just like Sensei's Bina. A kindred soul. That's how often I meet a business partner who sees things the way I do. Yeah, this is the absolute worst. But you're right, Momiji. We're at the end of our rope, and this is our only lifeline, so fine. How about you always then? I accept. Good choice. Let's begin contract negotiations then. For the profit distribution, how about 9-1? And we're the 9? Was that meant to be a joke? You're a crook, through and through. President, even I must say that rate is a bit aggressive, was it not? Well, at times like this, it's better to resolve things through a spell card battle. So let's have one right here. Okay, they left. Negotiations are at least complete. Once we sell the inventory, it'll be a matter of sending them their cut of the profits. And just how much there is, Phil 6. Just how much were they hoping to make off of this? Just let's go, Takane. We'll show them what the publication department is made of. My people! I must defend my people! It can't be! Let me guess, it didn't go anywhere. In fact, none of you went anywhere. You just stood here for like a whole day. Didn't manage to sell a single one. Yeah, that's because nobody here can read. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's serious. Whoops! How? It was a perfect selling strategy. We must analyze the situation. To begin, while Maruri's books does have some readable points, it's simply too predictable for the average Red Winter student. As we discussed, it's the awkward in-between of alienating her fans while failing to pander to the masses. No matter how good the story is, it loses its appeal after its third telling. They say the average artist tends to rinse and repeat what they know. Well, that's true. Seasoned artists have 2 or 3 specialties or genres they dabble in, and geniuses have even more. This would appear to be Maruri's attempt to grow. But then again, this type of literature is simply too commonplace here in Red Winter. Which means we must leave. We must expand our audience. Oh wait, this is Blue Archive. We shouldn't do that. Nope, don't expand your audience. Keep gatekeeping. Why, Takane? What a nice small chest you have. Care to sit on me lap? Don't worry, I'm sure my Bina won't get in the way. Also, don't look at me like that. Come on. I'm not that terrible. I can't say the same for my Bina. I mean, yes, exactly, Takane. But there's another fundamental problem. What's that, President? It's that Red Winter students have empty wallets and rumbling stomachs, probably because they keep protesting a lot. Even if it's true, that doesn't mean you should say it, President. Besides, it's not like we're any better. Oh, though let's be honest, when money's tight, entertainment and cultural pursuits are the first to be cut from the budget. President, how could you say that, as someone working in the publishing industry? That's exactly why these issues are top of the mind for me. Because they always are. You know how much sleep I lost thinking about all of this? Quite a bit. Regardless, we'll simply overcome these trivial obstacles. That's the publishing department's duty, is it not? More than half of our funds come from spreading President Torino's propaganda and Red Bear's printing fees anyways. Should you be saying that out here, especially when the previous editor-in-chief of the Red Bears have been purged and is still missing? I could easily gun us both down at a moment's notice. Like seriously, she's like a Red Winter Batman. Yeah, you're right. And all of the students in the editing department were transferred to us. What a bunch of layabouts. Before that happened, the publishing department was doing just fine. With just the 2 of us. No one got in our way. Actually, the publishing department's profits has jumped since the editing department joined. It's more than so the principal of the secretariat interfering in our business. You have the spirit of a critic through and through, Takane. From the perspective of the publishing department's financial manager, I have no complaints about our current situation. Can we actually go somewhere with this now? Anyways, back to our mystery. Thank you. Which I've conveniently solved. I know what the fundamental problem is with our current strategy. What's that, President? Our core issue is that we're trying to make money somewhere there's no money. In other words, we're not chasing after the golden goose. Compared to all the other schools, Red Winter is broke to its core. Well, time to head over to Hyakuyaku and start thrifting over there. You can only squeeze so much liquid out of a dry towel. While I am in agreement with your assessment, I don't believe there's much we can do about that at the moment. No, of course there is, Scott. Of course we can, Takane. We just have to bring our market somewhere else. We have to chase after the golden goose. There is something we can do, Takane. There always is. And what would that be? The number one thing you should consider in business is positioning. The second, positioning. The third, also positioning. And if there's no money, then follow the trail. Hold somewhere where reading books is an integral part of the culture. Is there such a place? Yes! Yes, there is, Takane! We must go to Japan! Yeah. Of course there is. That place is. Or you know, we could go to Trinity. That place. Because they read books a lot there too. The Trinity General School. Yeah, I guess we could go there. Well, it doesn't really matter if we go to Japan anyways, because we already have a really powerful merchandising market over there. Very strong. Strong and powerful. It's more than just being cute and funny. It's adorable and hilarious over there. The ultimate evolution of the cute and funny. Wouldn't you agree, Takane? My little princess, you get the what your cheeks. Wait, President, you intend to go to Trinity yourself? An entirely different school district? Don't go there, they'll beat you up. No risk, no return. Now follow me, Takane. If you're slow to the temple, I'll leave you behind. President! Come back, my lover! Well, I'm guessing we're going over there. Alright, let's do this. Let's see how many battles. See how many battle sections we have. Very interesting. We don't have any battle sections on this event. Well, can't complain. Buy two, get one free. Of the same book. The same book we have on stock. Look at this place. It's so beautiful and sunny. Ellipses. Hello, is this allowed? Come on, you two. Stop acting like your area students. Let's get around and check out the place. So in some districts, you could just waltz in on and off campus as you please. Here, I was imagining we'd be undergoing a 12-point inspection process. I'd even planned our daring escapes, sprinkled with a little bribery and some fake identities. Yakumo, please, this ain't Wild Hunt Academy. If it was, then we would do that. But no, this is Trinity. Now stop acting like you're from areas and walk around, get a feel of the place, and ignore the pink-haired naked lady over there. Just keep moving. In fact, don't look at her. Takane, don't look at her. Look away, please. You are playing such an underhanded method, President. Then she's the shy guy. Look away. Before she tears you apart. Sensually. Underhanded? Every plan you should consider the worst case scenario and an exit strategy. Yeesh. Yakumo, you're treating this place like an axe. Well, I agree in principle. Regardless, we entered so easily that it feels like as if we stepped into an alternate dimension. What I know is that, what I know is real is this inventory we have to get rid. Sell. This inventory we have to sell. Who cares if it's a VR? Then I'll just collect all the virtual currency I can. Yakumo, please be careful with that. Stuff like that can depreciate very quickly. In other words, we'll be selling it at a tremendous loss. Like, if we are going to get the Bitcoin, we got to sell it pretty quick. Once it actually goes up. Hello there. Is there anything I can assist you? I don't believe I recognize you. Don't worry, they're from Red Winter. It's good. It's cool. Those are from Red Winter. Nowhere else. What should we do, President? Well, address yourselves. Be honest. Yakumo, please. Why, hello there. General Yakumo. This must be fate. My lovely companion and I are from Red Winter Federal Academy, and we've come from Trinity to tour it, of course. You revealed our hand from the get-go. No, she didn't. She's playing it smart, actually. Stop brain Takane. The most they could do is make us leave. It's trying to hide the truth that tends to cause annoying misunderstandings. Yes, exactly, Yakumo. Very good. I'll pat your head, but your hat's in the way. Red Winter, how fascinating. It's nice to meet you. I've heard some very interesting thing about your school. Is it true that your training regimen involves fighting bears in the snow? I don't know how anyone who does that. Well, you know, I would say Marina would do that, but I think she's more likely to run away. While having an Aru face about her. As she always does. Because you know she's kind of a failed girl. Anyways, then nod and smile, Takane. Nod and smile. That's right, bear fighting. Anyways, I recognized your rudeness, or our rudeness in coming to Trinity General School unannounced. Could you please find it in yourselves to forgive us? Oh no, it's no concern at all. Please make yourself at home. I will admit, there's some amount of truth about to the rumors that float around about Trinity. Can be a bit privileged. Well, you're not wrong. Not everyone is. We're all trying to change. Isn't that right, Mika? As best as we can. And as one of the big three academies, our goal is to treat the students from other schools with kindness and love. So much sensual love. We're lucky to have met you. Another question, do you happen to like books? An excellent plot? Books, yes, it's a commonplace hobby amongst Trinity students, and are required to read scriptures during chapel. Furthermore, Trinity Central Library is one of the largest in Kivatos. Nearly every book ever published in the Academy city can likely be found there. I like where your priorities are. See, I brought a special kind of book for you today. Come on, why don't you take a peek? Aren't you curious what a Red Winter book is like? Oh, it seems that Lady Luck was actually smiling down on me when our paths crossed. I'd love to see what your literature is like. Then let's see. Not sure if this is going to be a good idea. Contents of this book. Careful, Trinity student, you're going to attract Koharu. We're going to summon the Horde. President, what happened? I've got about as many answers as you do. Well, let's start by waking her up. This compot's special from the people over at number 227. Introduce the trick. Oh dear, how strong. That certainly woke me up, thank you. But more importantly, about the book. How can I put this into words? I didn't dislike it. To be completely transparent, I might have even liked it. It's rather intense, isn't it? Not as intense as that pink-haired lady over there frolicking in the distance. I should naked again. This is... Oh! In Trinity, even this is considered intense. I've always appreciated a little intensity in my life. Is it a good thing, really? The most important parts are redacted anyways, so don't worry. I made sure to censor... edit it! Yes, but some of those redactions actually up the intensity in a way on some parts. I wouldn't take her advice if I were you, Yakumo. You'll attract the Koharu. Never attract the Koharu. For the love of God, please don't do that. I don't want to get beaten up again. We're speaking the same language, sister. Thank you, truly. Sister? Patron? That's right, in cases like this, or these, omission isn't just a choice, it's a necessity. Creatives are always trying to push the boundaries, but if you try to catch 2 rabbits, you'll end up with none. That's why we have a mosaic on everything. And on all of the R18 works. In today's media landscape, there's nothing more important than leaving space for the reader's imagination. Really? Think about it, the beautiful thing about imagination is that it has no boundaries. There's no such thing as too intense when it comes to imagination. It's like putting a bodysuit A very tight bodysuit. A very voluptuous woman. It shows the forms, but leaves much to the imagination. Bodysuits. But anyways, leave room for the imagination to flourish, and you'll discover a whole new kind of intensity. One that's hot and heavy. Yes, that definitely makes sense. Do you see that you censored the books, President? I edited them. I put a mosaic on them. No black bars here. But if you really feel the need to focus on semantics, then yes, I more or less censored them. You know how it is, orders from the top and bottom. Takane, a true publisher can use censorship to their advantage when it comes to selling a product. They use censored in a way that made the book even more marketable. And that's still censored, so the top brass can't possibly find something to complain about. All the while, we're delivering an even better product to our satisfied customers. The standard before you is proof. Lo and behold, this Trinity student. Don't worry, Take. Not all Trinity students are like this. I hope. Your acumen for business never failed to impress me, President. This is the one thing I can wholeheartedly trust you in. Is this a series? Are there more? Yeah. Be sure to subscribe to our fan box. We usually release one chapter per day. Usually like in 5 panels. Yes, my wonderful patron. Of course there are. Yeah. Books might be able to take you anywhere in the world, but their pages are limited to the physical realm. Naturally, a single book can't be in 2 places at once. It seems the only solution to that problem is to buy another, no? Maybe subscribe to our fan box, or maybe go ahead and buy one from our booth. But why would I need 2 of them? If you're going to continue this series, there's no better way to enjoy a book like this with friends. With friends. Sharing pieces of culture with our peers is what strengthens our bonds and connections, is it not? I've never thought of it that way. Might as well get an extra while you're at it. I don't know when we'll be able to come back here. And what if you tear a page? Or worse, someone spilled coffee on it. Or worse, you on it. Ack! You caught me. For situations like that, we even have brand new books still wrapped in the cover. May I suggest you purchase a backup copy to be safe? You may already know, but it's common sense to buy things like this in 3s. One to their own, one to display, and one to spread the word. Is that common sense? But then, aren't I just buying the same book 3 times? Hey, I like you. I'll give you 50% off this buy 2 get 1 3 set. If you act right now. Take my money! Thank you. Please spread the word. So what do you think, Takane? Well, I certainly have much to say. I'm forced to acknowledge your indomitable sales skill. I'll take it. Then shall we get started? Let's paint Trinity with red books colors. Or red winter's colors. Yes. Let's paint this town red! Have you heard about the book that's been trending lately? There's always something new trending. What are you talking about? It's... Oh my... What do you think? I actually have a spare copy. Then could I borrow it just for a day? Of course, I'm happy to allow the other to experience this beauty. Is it really okay though for us to have this kind of story? Do you feel bad about it? Because I don't. Not at all. Anyone can relish the joy of such beauty. In that case, I'll rely on your benevolence. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no! What's this? I hope you don't think it's weird. I had another idea for the ending, so I wrote my own version. Of course, it's nothing compared to the original. I'll gladly read it. Do you want to join me? Yes, of course. Oh, no! Yakumo, what have you done? What have you done, Yakumo? You unleashed a horde! Nagisa, take care of my family for me. Take care of my family. Tell them I love them. The tea is excellent. Thank you, Nagisa. It wasn't easy to acquire. I'm not surprised. Taste the scent, all perfectly balanced. An Earl Grey blending with a Darjeeling base. The spicy citrus scent peeking out from behind a subtle hint of green grapes leaves a strong impression. It's proof that the bergamot oil is fresh. Truly, you must have gone to some lengths. Thank you. I'm happy you like it, Nagisa. It's peaceful, almost healing, like a med kit. If Sensei were here, it would undoubtedly have left a perfect aftertaste, but I must learn to be satisfied with what I have. Come to think of it, I heard there's an interesting book that's been gaining popularity in Trinity. Have you heard it? With an interesting? Yes, I have a copy as well. I haven't had a chance to sit and read it yet, but it had glowing reviews all around. I'm happy to hear it. I've noticed something a little stranger though. People never seem open to discussing the book in public. Instead, they congregate in small groups and whisper, as if hiding in some kind of dirty secret. Ooh, you're making fun of me, aren't you? It sounds like it's fostering strong bonds amongst the students. When people come across something intellectually stimulating, it's our instinct to share it with like-minded individuals. I agree, that must be the case. You have, however, quite piqued my curiosity. Do you have your copy with you? Yes, here it is, Nagisa. Now let's see. Wait. This is just the Kama Sutra. What? Wait a sec, why am I in this one? Nagisa! It's nothing! It's nothing. Don't worry about it. No. You started this. Don't give me that look. Also, tell my wife Cinderella I love her. Also, tell my other wife Rappy that I love her. That too. And tell Anise that was mine. Also tell Neon, tell Neon I said hi. Well, anyways, time to face the music. Nagisa! What is this book? Why am I in it? What do you mean? You did say you hadn't had a chance to open it yet. Please, it's easy to look for yourself. Yes. Oh my! Nagisa! You're so strong, so elegant. So cunning, Yes, I believe you have now realized the severity of the situation. Please follow my instructions exactly. You must not miss a single detail. I must contact Sensei myself. This is the only correct course of action. Yes, understood. Is that gonna make things worse? But I liked it. Like how strong Nagisa was. So brave. Especially that scene. Where Nagisa spreaded her wings and legs. You said it was important, so I came as fast as I could. Also, please tell my family I love them. And take care of them, please. Welcome, Sensei. I'd like to begin by apologizing for taking up time in your busy schedule so suddenly. No, not at all. I'm used to that. I'll get straight to the point. Trinity is facing a threat unlike anything it has ever seen before. Why all of a sudden were you attacked? You weren't stuck in the middle of a wall, weren't you? If only it were so easy. The enemy is much more insidious. In fact, some show of military force would have been preferable. A tangible threat is no threat to Trinity. However, someone is attempting to destabilize Trinity from inside out. A Trojan horse. Calm down, Nagisa. What am I talking about? I'm speaking of this. Huh? It looks like a manga with a bland cover. You are correct. Don't open it. But as with all books, what's important is the content. Please take a look. You sure, Nagisa? I mean, well, you know, we've done this before, but no, it's nothing special. It's just you and me doing things with my Bina, but no, it's nothing special. This is clearly an attempt to undermine Trinity's values and traditions. Subtly, what I mean is, they're attempting to encourage deviant behavior at Trinity. Well, Nagisa, I know you're sitting down, but I think we need to have another sit down. I hate to break it to you, Nagisa, but we're well past that point. In fact, we've been long past that point. Yeah, like, if you want my case in point, just go to the park. You'll see. That can only be the explanation for the existence of this unsanctioned book. Who is it? Oh, Nagisa. Oh, you're here as well, Sensei. Shimiko! Shimiko, hello. Hello, Shimiko. However, I was hoping to speak to Ui. Are you sure you want to do that? I mean, today's one of those days again. I see, I understand. Thank you for all your hard work, Shimiko. Yes, Nagisa, thank you for your understanding. That being said, is there a way I can help? About this book, do you know about it, Shimiko? This? It's spread throughout Trinity like wildfire, discreetly though. Then get to the crux of this catastrophe, and you are aware of its contents. I have read it, but I have a feeling this wouldn't be the best time to admit that. No, ma'am. It hasn't exactly come across my desk yet. I only recently learned about it myself. So we can surmise its evil tendrils haven't made their way through all of Trinity. To begin, I am absolutely positive this was imported from a different district. I agree, the library committee has an extensive review process for new literature in Trinity. That's all we know for now. However, we've been unable to glean any information about its origins. In conclusion, Trinity is under fire. The enemy has launched a truly cunning psychological attack on our student body. The outside forces are planning to take Trinity down. Along all of us, and all of us along with it. Calm down, Nagisa. Well, you're regressing now, Nagisa. Know your place. Sensei, I think she's spiraling. You don't. I know, Shimiko. I know. It's a little difficult to stop her when she gets like this. Don't worry, I'll mull things over her. Just step out for a bit, Shimiko, and take that other student with you. Just have a conversation for yourself for like a good 10 minutes. Yes, that should be a good time. That's true. It is therefore our utmost priority that we identify who the book's distributor is. This is a direct threat to the safety of our entire district. There's one other issue I must address. As we have confirmed that this book came from an outside source, it'll be difficult for the Tea Party to intervene directly. Without knowing who is involved, our involvement could present diplomatic issues. I originally thought to direct the Justice Task Force to oversee the operation. Nagisa, please don't! Please, spare me! However, that escalation could cause unease amongst the student body. Then we would be playing directly into the enemy's hands. Oh, thank goodness. Therefore, the Library Committee, the most intimately acquainted with managing the circulation of media in Trinity, seems suited for the job. Which is why I requested Ui's help. Again, I'm in your debt, Chimiko. Understood. What do you need the Library Committee to do? Investigate the source, identify the scale of the operation, and the impact it has on Trinity so far. And please, handle this issue with the utmost care. We gotta be honest. The more I look at Nagisa, and the more I look at Sakurako, the more I'm starting to think they're both competing for smiles. Like, if you know, you know, but she's got a bit of that. She's got a bit of that Sakurako era about her, where she does that. I'm not sure how to feel. Chimiko, I think it's time for us to leave. Go ahead and become the evil officer era now. It's villain time. In some ways, they never changed, Nagisa. What do you mean? Nothing at all. Well, regardless, the Library Committee alone lacks the resources to handle this threat. Therefore, I will grant you authority to make use of the Justice Task Force as needed. I see. While it is troublesome to have the Justice Task Force to lead the charge, having them work alongside the Library Committee sends a much better message. You're quick on the uptake as usual, Chimiko. With that said, we, the Tea Party, would like to officially but discreetly delegate this matter to Sensei Chimiko. Consider Trinity's resources at your disposal, and again, please be discreet. Understood, Nagisa. For the time being, I shall temporarily invite Chimiko to the Justice Task Force as a consultant. I believe the title will aid you in your endeavors. Thank you. Mika! Oh, I hope she doesn't punch me off the railings again. Hello, Nagi. I'm here for some tea, but Sensei? Wow! Mika. Welcome, Mika. Hello, Sensei. I didn't know you would be here. I would have done my hair a little different. Maybe gotten ready a bit more. I like you just as you are right now, Mika. Right, the glaze. Eek, gosh, hearing that made my heart skip a beat. Get together, Mika. Sensei doesn't mean it that way at all. At all. Except he does. Hello, Sensei and Mika. Seiya! Clarify, Sensei meant nothing special by that. Please have some sense to be able to see that much at least. Seriously, there goes Seiya again being Seiya. Wow! Anyways, what were you guys talking about? This book, is it new? No! Nagisa! Yikes, chill out, Nagi. I just want to see. I apologize for my sudden outburst, Mika. However, this book it is not good, Mika. It's a terrible book. I should, use it as a burner for my tea. What about it? Well. This book is a form of apocrypha that the Sisterhood requested from the Library Committee to the Tea Party. I think that might be going a little bit far, Shimiko, but okay. But the Sisterhood, I guess that's understandable. Okay. It's generally better not to get involved with them. Wasn't that a bit much, Nagisa? Too early for Mika to read something like this. Is it, Nagisa? Is it? I don't think it is. On my personal, professional opinion, it isn't. She can read it now. Even if it involves you. While I understand the sentiment, you're clucking around like an overprotective mother hen. So yeah, you're calling Nagisa a chicken? Like, I know she can't fly, but there's no reason to go that low. Hey, I hate when you guys keep secrets and leave me out of things, Nagi. Seiya? You still haven't apologized, Nagi. That was rude, bad-mannered. Am I being lectured on manners by Mika? I need to sit. What does that mean? Wow! I'm on Mika's side with this one. What am I talking about? I'm always on Mika's side. After all, I'm a Mika Glazer. Yup. That's canon. Thank you, Sensei. You're the best. Ak understood. My apologies, Sensei. Well, anyways, back to the park. I wasn't expecting to run into the entire tea party there. How nerve-wracking. Ah, don't worry about them, Shimiko. They're there. Are you okay, Sensei? You look a bit... Just hearing that conversation gave me indigestion. In fact, I always have indigestion. I really need to take care of myself better. I'm gonna die young if I keep having these problems. You would want to watch me die young now, would you? After all, we don't want things to turn to that manga. Oh, that manga where I die. And then everyone freaks out and starts killing each other. But anywho, get used to your ways if you live here. But I understand they can be a bit much for you, Sensei. Do you really know anything about the book, Shimiko? Do you mean... You're right, Sensei. I'm a member of the Church's library committee. As a member, we have a responsibility to discover the truth concerning all books circulating in Trinity. Of course, I didn't read it unwillingly. A friend recommended it to me. Can I ask how much of it you read? The whole thing. You didn't even hesitate. Well, that's our Shimiko for you. Of course not. Why would I hide this from you, Sensei? After all, we've already done it. I know what your Bino looks like. Huh? Do I have a strong opinion on the content matter? Well, I believe this falls in a gray area. It'd be a taboo to openly discuss and promote it. But it's not quite enough to justify a ban either. I'm in complete agreement. Yes, well, the thought that high schoolers have to develop some level of interest in these subjects is rather laughable. I did it 3 times a day. Or today. Not a day. As someone who works with books quite a bit, I was actually impressed with their editing skills, let's call it. Intentional cutouts, it's outstanding work. Huh, you're surprised at how unbothered I seem. That's because I do it 3 times a day. I mean, Sensei. There are truly many books stored at Trinity's old library. I already know that. Right? Among those books, how many do you think are, how should I say, not kid-friendly? Shimiko, you're holding out on me, aren't you? How dare you? Yes, exactly. Then all members of these library committees somewhat... Then are all members of the library committee somewhat accustomed to things of this nature? I can't speak for everyone to preserve their honor, but at least for me, you could say I've acclimated. I believe there's a more fundamental issue on trial here. A book is, in of itself, a medium to pass on recorded information. How are we meant to judge what should be remembered? And who are we to think that we have that right? Here, Shimiko. Here. If everyone presents inherent rights and entitlements, they should not be denied. I think it's the same for books. Yeah! In some ways, I see books as a manifestation of the human soul. So to see someone castigate a book so harshly... Yes, they should be forced to realize that they're what they're doing, even if you need to whack them on the head to do so. I don't disagree with you. In fact, I don't disagree with you at all. But isn't there a better way of going about it? Just like how someone crosses the line, we punish and correct them to make them reflect on their actions. That conversation reconfirmed something I already knew. Never make Shimiko angry. Also, Shimiko's on our side. She's on Sensei's side. Every Sensei's side. Because she doesn't believe in censorship. No, nothing should be censored. Everything must be accepted. Especially the cute and funny. Sales report. Down with censorship. No censoring allowed. Yeah. Yeah. It's the bane of the human soul. Also, you know, I'm going to leave you guys to look at Yakuma. I actually need to go off and get a drink. So, yeah, be right back. Alright, well anyways, back to freeing the expression here. Oh heavens, we busted our butts today. Was just the first day. Good work, President. Anyways, Trinity really is as impressive as they say. I didn't think they have anywhere, somewhere where you could say. This school has more commercial and political networks than most. I expect the guest facilities are almost necessities for them. Though it was somewhat pricey. It does eat into our profits more than I'd like. Maybe I should have argued for a bigger cut. No one in their right mind, not even Maruri, would have agreed at that point. However, we had a rather successful day today. Surely we can cover our travel and living expenses. Got a good point. Let's see if we're up or down. My favorite part. Let's see. It's like rolling gacha. Whoa. What? You don't hold yourself, Takane. This is a dream. Is this a dream, President? I can think of no rational explanation. Oh, it's so big. Bigger than Sensei's. Focus, Takane. This is reality. This is real, not a fantasy. We didn't kill a man. It's impossible. Good things like this don't happen to us. I know, but accept it. Breathe it in. Enjoy the moment. This really is on a completely different scale. I can barely even count the zeros. Trinity is scary. So scary. Oh, I'm scary. So I'm scary. Oh, it's fantasy. Like I said, if you want to make money, you have to follow its trail. It certainly helped that Trinity students found the plot to be refreshing and new as well. One student in particular even said it's like eating a brand new flavor you've never experienced in your entire life. Oh no. They got to the after school sweets club. Oh no. Well, it's a good thing Raisin wasn't there to see it. What's familiar to Red Winter can still be new and exciting elsewhere. This is what I've been saying. Culture wants to be exchanged. It needs to be. Without good circulation, it stagnates and becomes harmful, eroding the surrounding environment. Like an antiquated, spoiled dream. Okay, Yako, we're gonna need to work on this. We're gonna need to work on your simile. And metaphors. But that was kind of, President! Well, fundamentally, our work is to spread culture and circulate it. Since culture is non-biological, but it's a non-biological organism that grows on the soil we call money. Perhaps it's because the value of money and the act of exchange has been a concept larger than currency itself. In any case, circulation is necessary. That's the core of what we do. Stagnated dreams and stagnated culture are tragic inheritances that ruin society. Moreover, as culture circulates, money circulates. Yes, of course, President. Anyways, it's settlement time in a different sense. First, let's contact the Null Liberation Front. What is it, Yakumo? It's too late for this. This is no time to snooze, Meru. I have a lot of things to say, but I'm sure the numbers will have a greater impact than words. Here, this is today's settlement. Settlement, right, in that case. Wow, I could hear that. Meru, what's wrong? Well, Michi, I must be hallucinating. Can you make sure I'm not crazy? Also, this is today's settlement, but... Eek! Be honest, Giacomo. Did you rob a bank or something? Commit white-collar crime? Defraud the entire financial center? Or sector? Are you working with the masked bikini bandits? Are you a masked bikini bandit? You got me all wrong. I live with a business-first mindset. I would never deal in dirty cash. Not like not like that one person. Dirty sources mean dirty risk in the business future. Then this is real. Dear, what's happened when creatives are left to their own devices? You don't even know what it means to sell. Come on, go get yourselves a nice meal. Let me guess, you ate your hopes and dreams for dinner again? Ooh. Can we really? Yes, no one can deny the results of your hard work. So that's that. Congratulations, everyone. Well, that's... You know better, Meru. Say it clearly. Thank you, publishing department. You really saved us. Well, I suppose that it's a well-made book. That's why it's sold. I have no talent in selling things that have no potential. You doling out compliments? Is that a rare occurrence? Well, I can promise you that it never happened with Takane, at least. That much we're able to agree on. President Marui, what are you going on about? Eek, it's nothing. Right, it's just business talk that happens between business people. Moving on, at the rates these books are flying off the shelves, they'll be out of stock in a few days. So just trust us and watch for our return over the horizon. Yeah, I already trusted you, but experiencing the results firsthand deepened my trust that much more. But Rui's trust is more shocking than the president's compliment. Anyways, we're going to bed. Good night, thank you. Yes, eat well. Well then, shall we tuck ourselves in as well? I expect another busy day of sales tomorrow. Yes, President, let's rest. You've been keeping up surprisingly well with the intense schedule. I'm impressed. It's nothing at all. And this is rather nice compared to the back home at Red Winter. It's a lot warmer here. Right. But you have a noble aura about you, Takane. Just today, someone said they didn't know a princess like you attends Red Winter. They called it. She does have a princess atmosphere about her. A very royal princess atmosphere around her. That's our Takane. Mm-hmm. What are you saying, President? You know there's no such thing as nobility in Red Winter. Oh, please don't call me nobility, they'll kick me out again. Oh, what's marketing without a teeny tiny bit of deceit mixed in? To be frank, most ads realistically tend to be in the we're technically telling the truth zone. What are you trying to say, President? I'm saying we should rickroll people. Also, it's something like this. Hear me out. This is all part of our marketing, so... Hello, Sensei. Hello, Sensei Shimago. Let's achieve justice together today as well. What, donut? Hello, Mashiro. A bright and energetic morning to you, too. You seem very excited, Mashiro. Oh, yes. Sorry if I stalled you. The idea of teaming up with you, with not just the library committee, but Sensei as well, excited me. It excited me so much I ate 2 donuts at once. I stacked them on top of each other like a sandwich. An authorized book of this nature must be the very antithesis of justice. I wonder how it tastes when you stack them in the middle of a donut. It must be a suspicious good-for-nothing unpleasant thing. You have to pluck it from its roots and use it as a seasoning. It feels like Mashiro's passion is somewhat misguided. I don't think she wants to serve out justice. I think she wants to serve food for herself. Have you by chance read the book, Mashiro? Of course not. I just eat the books and I don't read. Reading gives the indigestion. I don't need to read it to know that it opposes justice. I just need to taste it. Is that so? In times of limited resource, I heard they're serving a buffet today at the maid cafe. I want to get there before they close. It's a 2-for-1. So I've already deployed the Justice Task Force members all over Trinity. It won't be long before we track down the source of this book's distribution. What, already? Oh look! It's a cute JTF mob. I want to pinch their cheeks. Pinch. It's so cute. Yes, Sensei. I'll do everything I can. Do your best, Justice Task Force member A. I'll not let you down. Oh yeah, you go. Justice Task Force member B. You little thing, you. Oh, thank you, everyone. Please stand by at your locations. We got an ice cream truck to ambush. Understood. Oh boy, Rocky Road ice cream, I come. Well, I'm gonna go head off and to the field. Please contact me at any time. I got an ice cream that needs to be freed. Your passion is incredible. Yeah, to the point where it concerns me about our dietary habits. Are you worried about Mashiro-sensei? Well, yes, her, Mashiro. But also the students responsible for the distribution. I hope she doesn't try to put them into a pot and eat them. You mean them. I was thinking of something similar. You did expect that, but President Ui would likely say something like, "There's no way someone who loves books can be bad." Chimiko, please! Don't open that windows! Why are you pulling the curtains away? I'm melting! Oh, please stop! Stop! Unquote. Huh? It could be someone who just looks at books as a way to make money. That may be, but I don't think that's the case. With today's technology, books have become more of a collector's item. It's unlikely people will be dealing with them unless they love books in some way or another. If someone truly just wanted to make money, why would they choose to sell books? These days, there are much more efficient methods. Like using Booth. You do have a point. I need to get with the times. Right, so I believe the ones creating this ruckus must be good people. At the very least, they're likely not awful people. We'll be sure to talk, well, I'm sure we'll be able to talk to each other. After all, communication is the cornerstone to evolution. Yeah. Covert Ops. Now here's another great day of sales. Oh, they're in position. You're ambush the ice cream. I mean, these two. President, it's just me, or there are a lot more students compared to yesterday. You're right. Something feels different, and your uniforms are black. Don't worry about them. They're not here for you. They're here for something sweet and creamy. Oh yes, especially creamy. The Trinity students don't look happy about them being around either. This might not be the right comparison, but it does remind me about how our students interact when the Secretariat comes around. It probably doesn't have anything to do with us. Some internal Trinity affairs, I bet. Come on, we got books to sell. Yeah, don't worry, they're here to borrow things from the ice cream truck. They're here to commandeer the ice cream truck, yes. Let's keep on making money. Oh, there you are. Oh, who are you? Should lower your voice and follow me. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's time to fight a raid, boss. Why are you in such a hurry? Where is this and what do Trinity students... Just a little longer now. Hey everyone, they're here! It's safe now! What in the world? Would you mind explaining the situation to us to begin with? Yes, it's safe to speak now. If those students saw you on the way here, they're ones wearing the black uniforms. There's a Justice Task Force, a type of disciplinary team that handles Trinity security and makes sure students are following the rules. Of course, they work really hard, but rumor has it that the president of the Justice Task Force can fold people like a crumpled can. Well, at least Haruki can, but maybe the small ones. Just add in a little corruption and blame, and it's basically the Secretariat. But why are those people being so... That's because the Justice Task Force is looking for you. For us, I suppose the natural question would be why, but I can posit a few reasons. Basically, since this morning, you two are officially wanted criminals. So Yakumo, about that escape plan. They've yet to announce it to the public. A word spreads quickly here. We've been able to confirm that the Justice Task Force has been searching for you. And from what the rumors say, it's their orders come directly from the Tea Party. Tea Party? That sounds rather pleasant. Of course you would find that pleasant, Takane, after all. You're royalty. Well... I mean, Trinity's triumvirate third council is after us. In other words, it's like President Chirno put out a warrant for us. No, if it were her, I have 101 ways to get out of the situation. What happened to your escape plan? This is precisely why I was against the plan to begin with, President. Oh, we should have went to Yakyako. Or Japan. The people in Japan will love us. Especially if we go to the Akibahara district. Not over yet, Takane, look around. If the Trinity student's body wanted us out, don't you think they will have handed us over to the Justice Task Force already? I suppose so. If they find you two, they'll likely ban you for life. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's not like that. All the money you've earned will be confiscated, and you'll be dead. Dead, I say. That's not right. It's a suppression of economic activity, and it's murder. They also confiscate your book they brought with you, that they use your bias for science. That's not right. It's a suppression of cultural activity. Also, that's illegal. Exactly. We felt the same way, which is why we brought you here. But to think of it, where is this place? Thank you for asking. This is secret base of the Trinity Ladies. I feel like this is made up. They call themselves the Trinity Ladies. Ladies? President, hush. We cleared out the gym that wasn't being used and created this space for ourselves. Of course, the Justice Task Force is completely unaware of its existence. This place is starting to feel like a speakeasy, just saying. We've all kept the secret amongst ourselves, hence a secret base. There are secrets and schemes interwoven throughout this school. Terrifying, Trinity. Truly terrifying. Saying that at the publishing department seems a bit self-flagellating. Well, you're not entirely wrong, my cute red-haired princess you. Even so, this is the opportunity of itself. It means we get to raise the prices a little bit, get to gouge it a little bit, just to show people, or just to make a little bit more money, and to show people's devotion, but also to make a little bit more money. This sounds better than a banned material. Suppression is like a medal for culture. Even if the scene isn't much, it's censored. That in of itself is a promotion, and boosts sales several times over. Speaking of the medal, that reminds me of the mustache medal. That one's really useless. Anyways, we've received your message loud and clear. Also, Gedu, sure no. Get oofed. Yes, thank you for bringing us to your safe space, aka your speakeasy. Now then, shall we begin today's sales event? The stage is set. Time to even make more money. May I request that we proceed, Takane? Is this truly necessary? No, Takane, no it isn't. In fact, it shouldn't be this way. It's in the name of marketing, Takane. In the name of marketing. Now we're getting... I kind of feel bad for the Trinity students that are just getting... They're going to get gouged. Just because of this misunderstanding. Oh, this is a bad future. You see all this? This is a bad future. Oh, I'm sorry, Takane. Himiko. I can't think about it without feeling embarrassed. Think of it this way, Takane. This is all for the promotion of cultural activity. Ugh, alright, President. I don't like this. Hey, we're at the makeup work school club place. I totally forgot our name. Also, Koharu, please. Please, Koharu, have mercy. Hello, Koharu. Feels like it's been a while. Yeah, I suppose. I've seen a lot of task force members out today. Did something happen? Apparently there's some strange book being distributed to the students. We were ordered to find the source and investigate the scale of the operation. It's being framed as the Justice Task Force providing support for the Library Committee's operation. But some of the members have been saying that it's actually a direct order from the Tea Party. A direct order? It's that important? I guess so. You know, I think I heard something about that book. Really? Do you have a lead? No, not really. I just heard it in passing. Oh, that's a shame. If you happen to come across anything that may be useful, please let me know. It's unusual for us to have zero intel going into an operation like this. Although I'm still only a first year, so I don't have all that much experience to compare this to. Even still, it feels like there's been a systematic effort from the top to hide what's really going on. Yes, I'll see what I can find, but you haven't uncovered anything at all. Actually, you have. We managed to secure several copies of what looks like samples of the books 1 and 2. What's it like? Can I take a look? Huh, well, since you're the member of the Force too, Koharu, I think basically everyone's seen it already. Here you go. Let's see here. Yeah! Itchy! Koharu! Koharu! Well, that was a close one. Good thing I knocked her out. I can't let anything befall this Justice Task Force member diligently doing her duty. Well, really, honestly, it's not because I want to read it or anything. I just want to say, Kisama! And it's just so I can better assist the Justice Task Force. You have the next one? Not yet. You want to keep that one? I have more, so it'd be okay. Thank you. In that case, if you find something while investigating, can you show it to me? I'll look into it, and I'll look really, really hard too. Yeah, sure. Thank you for cooperation. Then, good work. Okay, I'll do my best. Isama! I already don't have any exterior motives. I'm someone who will become an elite member of the Justice Task Force. And maybe a knight. Anyways, what do I do with this? Wait, so if this is a joint operation between the Justice Task Force and the Library Committee. Damn. We just missed the ice cream truck. You seem exhausted. My apologies, Sensei. This is not the best reflection of our capabilities. But we really are having a hard time finding any leads. And any more ice cream trucks. Did anticipate the general lack of cooperation for the students. They responded to every question with, I don't know, or a quick subject change. I thought about it and I believe I know why. Perhaps the book emits evil waves. Waves I'll never taste. And it's bewitching all of the students at Trinity. I think that's too much of a conspiracy. I have to agree. I told him I've come to this office and receiving reports isn't doing me good. It's time I make my own moves, so I'll assist in the patrols. Maybe I'll find like a chocolate eclair or something. Hello, Sensei, how are you? Oh, it's Mashiro. She's out on patrol. She's very diligent and passionate, too. If only she stayed for a bit longer. I just got these samples of the sequel. What, really? Guys, I want to take a look? Huh. The story feels oddly familiar, especially the top plot twist in the character development. Hey, wait a sec! This is about me! What's wrong, Sensei? It's nothing? If you say so, I'll take your word for it, Sensei. Oh. What am I doing to Hoshino? Princess of the Frozen Kingdom. Now, single file line, please. There's plenty to go around. Everyone, keep it down. The faster you get in line, the faster you'll get your books. Remember, keep this from the Force. Pretty students helping us sell. This must be the power of culture. It truly is. Before us, we see the manifestation of culture itself, the element of humanity that inspire people to rally behind a cause. The Central Library here, the Central Library here at Trinity claims to be the largest in all of Kivatos. I'd love to see it, or the rumored old library said to be hidden deep within. Well, fine time to go while we're here, I guess. A critic like you would be interested in Trinity's literary collection. Aren't you? Not at all. Let's go and give it to me for a... Unless they're going to give it to me to flip for a quick buck. Yeesh. You're like Mrs. Miss. But a lot more cute and funnier. And with a not bad personality. Not bad. Like a little grifty, but at least you're better than Mustang. In a lot of ways. So many ways. I mean, heck, you're probably better than the Chester line board, but you know what? Let's not get into that. Why would I waste my time and energy on something with no potential? Yep. He's definitely like Mrs. Smith. Except instead of entertainment, it's Dojin books. You say that, yeah, I see you slave away over edits and revisions on a daily basis. It's not editing and revision, it's carving gems out of raw stones, a rediscovery of product value, and an extension. I expect you to do your part as well. Is this true or not truly necessary? I never forced you to do something you didn't want to, but I mean, the rumors have already started to spread, haven't they? Princess? Oh! Princess! Princess Takane, we'd love to hear your opinions on book 3 and 4. Me? Well, if you truly wish to hear my humble opinion, of course we do. A work like this could never have come out of Trinity. That wild but exhilarating reality it depicts creates a style that's uniquely Red Winter's. Exactly, the deep resolve to not let go of a beauty against all odds. It really touches everyone. And who are the most well-suited to give better perspective on the unfamiliar parts than Princess Takane herself? If you see it that way, I'm quite flattered. Thank you, truly. Wow, you're so eloquent. As expected of the Princess of Red Winter. No, the Princess of the Frozen Kingdom. That's how royalty conducts themselves. What are we going to do, President? I'm just a regular student at Red Winter. Are you? You know, the more I look at you, Takane, the more I feel like you have the qualities of being an idol. I'll go visit the sisterhood. I'm sure Mara can show you the ropes. Why am I suddenly playing the part of the young daughter of a fallen house? What's considered nobility in Red Winter? You're Anastasia? Whoa! I didn't realize there was that kind of nobility. Whoa! We need to protect her. Wasting your breath on such a simple question, Takane. But the marketing. From what I hear, she's the youngest of 4, from an influential family in Red Winter. No one knows what caused the downfall of their house. They were purged from Red Winter, apparently. What a terrifying word. Yes, what can I say? I mean, truly, what can I possibly say right now? Well, you can stay there and say nothing, because your cute aura is enough. But with the help of her loyal retainers, Princess Takane found a way to change her identity and remain in Red Winter. How incredible! Meet someone who has experienced that kind of life I've already read about, and to actually talk to her. It's truly an honor. That's because the story is based on a book. A non-fiction book that doesn't involve me. What happened to the 3 sisters is truly unfortunate. Do you still have the journal? Where you wrote, the first letters of each your names? You enjoy photography on the side. We would love to see your work. Okay, geez, this is really just Anastasia. Everything's a mess, but that's the one thing they've truly said. That's the one true thing they've said. I have to confess, this is the first time I had an opportunity to hear the words of a critic, and to think that I could experience it firsthand from a princess. I never thought this day would come. Do you plan on releasing a collection of critical essays under your name? Or another business venture? Jeez. Absolutely not. Oh. Someone charisma broke. Oh. Seriously though, if you want to be an idol, just let me know. I'll get you in contact with the Sisterhood. Or the Remedial Knights, it doesn't matter which one. Because they're all idols. I hear from a friend, is this alright? Welcome, welcome, it's not just alright. It's exactly as it should be, and with all things, you should start at the beginning. Try out book 1, then thank you. Shameless! Whew. What should we do, President? Will we be alright? It's fine, she's going to come back. It's my intuition as the president of the publishing department. Is that so? Oh my. It's not like I want to know or I'm curious about what happens next. I'm just a bit of a completionist. It's practically my duty to finish it at this point. Yes, of course. I'm in complete agreement, miss. I'm glad you understand. Therefore, if there's a second one, of course all stories must continue, just like how the show must go on. After all, it's entertainment. You must, thank you for following your sense of duty back there. Thank you for seeing it that way. It's nothing. If this book had remained in Red Winter, it would have been lost, forgotten by the masses. It never had its stay under the bright lights of the market. It's one thing to participate and lose, it's another to never even get a set foot in the ring. That sounds logical, I believe. Exactly. That's why I'm going to give you a chance to buy 2 books instead of 3. What do you think? Aren't you meant to buy these kind of things in 3 though? That's what I've heard. That's true, but the third's for spreading the word. Doesn't that sound a bit embarrassing? Is it really okay? And so, the act of excluding some parts of life to make others more acceptable is a contradiction in and of itself. One could even say that the way we speak is difficult topics is an indication of our true nature. For example, love. People naturally draw back from speaking of it, yet it's essential for each and every one of us. Without love, all of you here wouldn't be standing before me today. It's the same about our bodies. Though people say a proper lady should not explicitly talk about what's beneath their clothing, and yet we're being to live with those forbidden bodies. Preach. Therefore, this book, by attempting a frank and proactive dialogue about things that are contradictory, yet alluring for us, can be considered accumulation of resolve, and may even be thought of as pure, leading us to the horizon of an even broader understanding. Yeah, that's so cool, princess. That's expected of nobility. So it's okay to be honest with ourselves? I may develop a stomach ulcer from this. This is booming. And yet there's more we could be doing, something more definitive. Do you have any books with this stuff? I may need a few more details. Well, unfortunately we don't have a book that fits your description exactly. What? I see. Hold on, yet I can make this happen for you. Really? I need your help though. Do you know how to write a project proposal? What? No, I never written one before. It's alright. Even better, just give me 2 lines. What you're looking for, the type of characters. Just let your imagination run wild. Oh, we're doing a commission. Understood. What is it, Yakumo? Have sales started slowing down? Actually, well, the payment we received did help us get out from the bottom of the pit, at least, so thank you. Such a heartfelt gratitude from none other than Meru herself, and worry not, business is booming. In fact, it's doing so well that I'm sending you over a proposal. The faster you can get back to me, the better. Oh, why should I? I refuse to be pulled into another one of your obscure money-making schemes. Hear me out. I'm receiving a request live on the site. If we can respond on demand, we can set whatever prices we want. You want me to do a commission? No, absolutely not. Those are an artist's worst nightmare. They nitpick every detail, and then finally at the end, it's not what they wanted. No, I've handled that already. The proposal I'm sending over only has 2 lines. Can't cover every little detail in 2 lines. Which means they may provide the canvas, but you can paint it however you want. The person who commissioned it is going to complain about the results. Oh no. They'll be happy with whatever you give them, because Princess Takane will critique it positively. Damn. I feel like Yakumo got herself on every... He's got her hand on every single pot at the moment, like, damn. Like, you can say whatever you want about Tetraline, but... You know what? I feel like Yakumo's the type of person Tetraline needs as a CEO. Like, forget about Mustard. Let's have Yakumo be the CEO of Tetraline. He's gonna make them beyond rich, I say. Beyond. Forget about making a star. We'll be the stars. Plural. I'm involved as well. Think about it, Meru. This is an original, in a sense. Isn't creating an original work like this your dream? Yes. Well, yes. Meru. Come on, Meru. Now it's not to start thinking dirty thoughts about Sensei. Also, I had to figure out like, what's going on. We got a little bit too lost of sauce there, but we're back on business. I get it, it's not 100% yours, so it's not your work, but the request is just the setting. You can fill the details with whatever Meru-like thoughts you want to have there. It's basically an original piece, right? After all, a drop of water can't turn into a great ocean one day. Oh, well, that's a bit stretching it, but whatever. Wow, the first step on your journey to achieving your true dream. Give me the proposal. Excellent, excellent. Now remember, speed is the name of the game. Just who do you take me for? I'm gonna get working immediately, so hang up already. With that, another mission is accomplished. I don't wish to have that look you in the eye as an enemy, President. Yes, I don't think anyone wants to look at Yakumo as an eye in the eyes. As an enemy, that is. Just as Takane said. Like, seriously, if Yakumo was around in the arc, you probably would have knocked out Tetraline pretty easily. If she should decide to run her own business. Or, you know, she could just take over Tetraline. Just merge her business with theirs and just take over their stocks. They're gonna rule over the entirety of the arc by storm. In pop culture, that is. And merchandising. Oh yes, especially the merchandising market. Oh yeah, we're gonna beat everyone in the figurines market. I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. Wink. Yes, they're not even gonna. Nobody's gonna stand a chance. Good work, Sensei. You're the one working hard, Shimiko. I appreciate that. We have nothing to show for it. We weren't able to find a single lead to follow. I wonder why it's so much harder than usual. Do you have any thoughts on why, Sensei? I see trading students may actually be protecting the seller of this unauthorized book. You and I were thinking the same thing, Sensei. Without any willing witnesses, it's difficult for the Justice Task Force to make any headway. Which is actually why we come to this cafe. Do you find someone willing to talk? Perhaps. You know her as well. Ah, there she is. Kaoru, please. I didn't do anything to you today. Yet. Hello, Kaoru. Sensei. What's Sensei doing here? Oh, it's Kaoru. Please. Nice to meet you. Wait, if Sensei's here. I knew it. I knew it! You can't trick me! This fiasco is all you're doing! No! No! It's not my fault this time! I'm innocent! Please don't summon the Horde! This time? Then where you were doing preferred things than other times? Death penalty! No! Ah! Oh no! Get off of me, you! Oh! So anyways, Koharu is the one. Oh, I can't feel any bones in my body. Yes, Koharu provided me with a sample, so we have some kind of clue. But why are you assisting the library committee and not the task force? Well, that's because I didn't want to be the one to make them sad. That's all, okay? Everyone's trying really hard to hide and protect it. All because they like the book. I'm not saying the Justice Task Force is bad. They're just doing their job. This is a totally different matter. It feels a little too sad to take away something the students love so much from them. You like this book? Do you also like this book, Koharu? Me? Why are you even asking? Perverted sensei, dummy sensei, death penalty! No! Ow! Ooh! Ah! Ooh! Oh no! I'm not interested in something like that. Like this is all. In that case, Koharu, if the library committee were to collect the entire series, you would have no interest in coming to read it? As a future elite Justice Task Force member, shouldn't you be aware of its content? You're right, I guess if it's something like that, I'll have to make an exception and check. Excellent, thank you for cherishing literature so deeply. Well, it's not really. Anyways, what is it about books that make the library committee love them so much? Is it natural? Books are a kind of time machine. A time machine? Why am I asking this? Well, in a metaphorical sense, of course. Well, you know what? I think a more accurate metaphor would be it's more like a time capsule, if you will. Yeah, that's exactly it. It's basically a time capsule, not a time machine, a time capsule. Metaphorically. Well, you see, there's innumerable numbers of mediums in which people can express themselves and disseminate information. Videos on the internet, movies, games, music, so many you can't list all of them. These mediums elicit the same kinds of emotion and feelings that books do. But with books, I feel like I have a little more breathing room. Am I the only one who doesn't get it? Yeah. Think of it this way, movies, games, and videos. For mediums like those, it's hard to formulate your own thoughts while watching them. But with books, you can. These mediums use our sight, hearing, and sometimes touch to deliver their message. That makes them very immersive and brings us deeper into their worlds. But it's a sensory overload, no breathing room for your own thoughts. Books, on the other hand, in a way, it's the most restrictive of the mediums. You only have words on the page to communicate with. Yes, but despite that, it also leaves quite a bit to the imagination. That's undeniably true. It allows you to form your own thoughts and gives the writer a little bit more leeway. I know what to do, because when it comes to movies, video games, and like all forms of digital media, there's like a limit to what you can do. But with books, you can do a bit more without having to worry about too much with cost, so to speak. And also, by the way, this is Taiko going on a bit of a rant here. Okay, no, rant over. But it's not very restrictive in that allows our own thoughts to blossom alongside the books we read. It's selfless in that way. And that, in some ways, feels to me like a conversation with the past. Because all authors are people who are speaking to the present from the past. And in that sense, it's called a time machine. Well, I suppose so. Okay, I feel like we're just talking with ourselves here, but you know what? Sure. I don't think about how books are published after they're written. I didn't think about how books are published after they're written. Because when I'm reading, it really does feel like a conversation with the author's past self. With that breathing room, we can better process the words written on the page in a more personal way. And there are people, like me, who cherish books enough to also want to respond to the author's message. When you experience it, it's magical! It's like I'm a magical girl! Miko, no. Koharu was watching. Please, don't dress up as Evil Officer Arrow. No! It's nice to hear why you love books so much. Also, please don't dress up in a leotard and make Koharu beat me up with her horde of zombies. Yes, and perhaps for that reason, even concerning the case of the unauthorized books currently in Trinity, I can't help but to think of it positively. However subconscious the thought may be, I failed at my job. I didn't think feeling that way means you failed. Koharu? Well, since the Justice Task Force is strict enough to make up for both the both of you, I think if one person in the investigation is advocating for the book, yeah, like good cop, bad cop. Yeah, like that. I knew you'd get it, Sensei. Thank you, Sensei Koharu. However, that brings us back to our original issue. How do we resolve this situation? Koharu, have you tracked down any more clues since then? No? Yeah, yes, I don't mean to pressure you. Just that, if you can't go to the students... What is it, Sensei? Do you have an idea? Koharu, can I ask you something? Me, I don't mind. As long as it's not perverted, I won't do anything like that. Just based off the current context of this situation, I don't believe that's the direction we're headed. Anyway, if the Justice Task Force picked up the pace at any point, so I'd just stay by their side. But I'm not currently affiliated with the Justice Task Force. Would you be okay? Would that be okay? I won't worry about that, Koharu. They'll be happy to see you. Alright, you say so. Also, going on, actually, I'll hold off after this. After this episode, but Mashiro, how's the investigation going? Oh, man, this place is paradise. I haven't had anything all day. Well, I must have searched about it. We made a little progress. Your pass me the croutons. Yes, I'm already aware of the obstacles you've encountered. Please don't wear yourself too thin. If the situation does escalate, it'll be the Tea Party's responsibility to finally step in. Right, Mika? Truly, I apologize again, Nagisa. I was unaware of how distressed you were. I'll do everything in my power to bring these perpetrators to justice. Please excuse me. Hey, can I have a crepe? Mashiro, no, please stay away from my kitchen. Mashiro. I was only trying to cheer her up a little. Please stay away from that. And there we go. Also, you know what? I'm gonna be real with you guys here. I kind of had some reservations about going to this event, but after what happened recently with well, yesterday, I'm actually kind of glad we're doing this. I'm actually very, very glad we're doing this. If anything, I needed this. Oh yes, I most definitely needed this. Alright, so there's 12 minutes left before we hit the 2-hour mark, but you know what? I'm willing to go over 2 hours, so let's go. An empty place. Is everyone here? Yes. Well, as you all know, our job is to protect our investigate the contraband books have been spread across the area. However, it's several days into our investigation, so we made no progress. Yes. Just yesterday, Nagisa expressed serious concern over this mission status. Nagisa herself? That's right. I'll bow my head and apologize a million times for my own incompetence. But if the problem lies with the Justice Task Force resolve to achieve justice, then this is a threat to the safety and integrity of Trinity itself. Therefore, we must prove our worthiness. Understood. But what do we do? I have a plan. Straightforward one that anyone could think of, but sometimes I have to believe the simplest option is the best one. The only thing that matters is that we bring down the hammer of justice. Therefore, we're going to dedicate every last resource to the Justice Task Force is monitoring every single corner of the Trinity campus. No, the district. No, the entirety of this continent. Starting when? Starting now. I'm asking you, a lot of all of you, but please return to uphold justice. And I promise to work the hardest out of all of us. Also, make sure to get me make me sure to get me a tray of sushi for the Momoyodo. Yeah, I could go for sushi right now. Good for us, Mashiro. We didn't sell a single book today. Or like we couldn't. It's just a task force. Was it? The two in black uniforms. Why are they everywhere today? My danger senses, which I attribute much of my survival to in Red Winter to, are all starting off right now. Could that discovered us? Princess and her maid, are you there? Yes, hello, have you been well? A maid? Yeah, I guess I'll take it. I mean, I'd rather be manager, but... Yes, thank you. Please forgive my rudeness, but we have no time to chit-chat. The situation is dire. It's fine, what's going on? Paying right to the chase, around half of the Justice Task Force is out looking for you. Ah, so that's the reason why there's an increase in those black shirts today. Whoa, whoa, Takane, whoa, easy there. Watch your language there, seriously, whoa. Yes, it's all in that same vein, and perhaps for that reason, there seems to be a sense of terror spreading across Trinity. Like, easy there, Takane, like, seriously, remember, we're in Trinity right now, Takane. This ain't Italy, we're in Trinity right now. A sense of terror due to our actions. I don't know how we could ever apologize. No, that's not what I meant. Maybe the terror isn't the right word. It's not your fault, Princess. It's just that the students are being forced to hide any book that isn't a textbook right now. I'm sorry, Princess. I don't think we can actively help you anymore. No, your sister's up until now has garnered my eternal gratitude. Poor Princess, her hardship never ends even after coming all the way to Trinity. And I'm here too, you know. We need to find some place to hide, somewhere the Justice Task Force members won't think to look. You don't have any suggestions, do you? My apologies, their eyes are everywhere, so we don't know. But perhaps as outsiders, we'll be able to identify cracks in their armor that we can't. Please take care of yourselves, Princess. I hope that one day we can treat you to a better time here at Trinity. You must think that way. I'm already grateful for the wonderful memories I made with all of you. You sure you don't want to be an idol, Takane? Like, you would make a really good superstar. Takane. Just saying. Think nothing of it. Drat! I want an idol, Takane. I want an idol, Takane. Where did it all go wrong? I would take a gander and say it's from the very beginning. Is what we're doing here wrong, President? For once, I don't have any answers for you. What I do know, though, is it's always important to see things through until the very end. Depending on the time and place, perhaps, it's not always that's always too important. Anyways, let's see. Somewhere where the task force members wouldn't go. We need to get somewhere a little less conspicuous. Well, if Sully Sensei were here... Did someone call for me? President over here, it appears to be less populated than other areas. You're right, there's fewer Justice Task Force members at least. It actually appears to be rather deserted in general. Now this is much better. Of course we'd hide in the library. I had a sinking feeling. Is this a library? Looks like it. Although, it's not quite how I would envision a modern library. Books are old but well maintained, very much so. That would indicate that there's a manager of some sort. Takane, is something wrong? Arg! Why in the library? Outsiders again. Not Trinity students, though. They brought a lot of books with them. I don't know the details, but I don't particularly want to know. But you're involved in the publishing department and distribution. Yes, that's right, Miss Kozaki Ui. I apologize for the ruckus. Well. You seem to be one of us, and you understand your faults. So many kids like you. Kids? Sorry, books. You have a lot of books. Come to think of it, you're the president of the library committee who takes care of this old library, wait? I heard the central library of Trinity is the largest library in Kivitos and contains every book that exists in the world. Smart to witness such a place in the flesh. Either way, your glow is gonna melt away. Right, you wanted to come here, right, Takane? Well, the rumors are slightly exaggerated, but we do try to protect as many children as we can. Well, that makes sense. There are some crazy rumors flying around, you know. There's this one who wants, there's one that you once burned down an entire building to punish the students with overdue books. That one's true. All things considered, I was merciful. Those outsiders didn't have any respect for the sanctity of literature. Anyways, your children, I like them. They're well made, I like them. But isn't this just manga? But this is just manga, isn't it? Did I use my eyes to read it? Why wouldn't it be a book? According to the reactions of Trinity students, there seems to be some problem with how risque it is. Is that so? Well, I suppose when outsiders look at it, some parts could be seen that way. It's because none of them actually read. Otherwise, it wouldn't be such a culture shock for them. Anyways, from what you were saying earlier, the Justice Task Force is actively pursuing the two of you. Yes, unfortunately. Justice Task Force would never put this much manpower into a trivial thing like this of their own accord. It must be the Tea Party. I didn't even mention them. It's obvious. Those stuffy executives, they never understood the true value of literature. Fine, you can stay here. I'll accommodate to an extent. You wouldn't find our presence, distracting. Only because you're one of us. Don't look into it too much, and don't overstay your welcome. Wow, thank you, Wei. So just catch our breath and regroup here for a moment. And one more thing. Huh? You're too close. Get back. 3 meters at least. I want you fainting again. But we're not. I'll evict you. Got it, 3 meters. We can follow the rules. Not a strict library rule, more of a personal one. Oh, wait, say wait. Yeah, 3 meters. Yes. Is this really fine, President? Well, we can't stay here forever. But we have very little going on for us in terms of options at the moment. What should we do? Since Way's willing to tolerate us here for a little longer, we'll wait here until things quiet down outside. Meanwhile, we'll formulate a plan to escape and return to Red Winter. Yeah, you're giving me that look again. I know the situation is ideal. But in life, sometimes you gotta follow the yellow brick road, Takane. I'll rest for a moment. Please let me if anything changes. I know what the president said, however. Ooh, here I hope to contact them for something more spectacular and praiseworthy. Ah, this number! Hello, Sensei, how have you been? The reason for reaching out so suddenly is... Oh, where should I even begin to start? It's alright, the beginning is usually a good place. Alright, to begin, we're currently at the Trinity General School. Oh, I'm here too! You too? To be continued. One last chance. One last score. Sensei, hello. I got the gist of things. Sorry, Ui. Oh no, you I don't mind much. But now that you mention it, 1, 2, 4. 4 may be too much for the library. Don't disturb the children. We'll make sure to keep it down. Alright, well, then it's this way. Oh me. Welcome, Sensei. You are here already. Now, this is a surprise guest appearance, and here at Trinity of all places. This seems like a serious situation, so let's get to the point. Why did you do something like this, Giacomo? And no pleasantries today. Oh, alright. Get straight to the point. I did manage to make, I did to make money. This is hardly the situation for Pride, President. But that's all. Really, there's really nothing else. Well, you know, it's kind of spoiled the entire evening here, Giacomo. But you know what? You're still better than mustard. You know, we'll call it Old Mustang Mustard. There, that's gonna be his old name. You're better than Mustard, Giacomo. At least you got that going for you. In fact, far better than him. Far better than him. In fact, I'd rather you beat the CEO of Tetraline, but you know what? Whatever. Oh, you disagree. This was actually a terrible business decision. Coming to another school district, selling books illegally, the risk doesn't match the reward. The Giacomo I know will have calculated that down to the last cent. No, you know me. I'm the go-with-the-flow type of gal. Oh, don't give me that look. Alright, I get it. So you want me to just get right into it. That's how adults converse. Then, Sissy, what do you think the culture needs to grow? People's love and interest? I see, love and interest. You're not necessarily wrong, but the idea itself is wrong. Culture is a living thing that feeds on money to grow. It's not that different from living organisms like us. You think that's a bit extreme? No, it's sad, but it's the reality. To enjoy culture is to spend your time and money. And for that price, people expect value, enjoyment, fun, laughter, that kind of thing. At the very least, they want to walk away with a lesson or positive sentiment. Sensei, have you ever thought how many things are written each day? There's an idealistic belief out there that as long as you make something good, people will see it. But even as we speak, thousands of new books, articles, and social media posts are being written. I said each day, but that's too broad of a measurement. An inconceivable amount of cultural content pours out into the world by the hour, minute, and by the hour, minute, second. And most of it is shunted to the side, forgotten and discarded. It's unfair and sad. This boxing match we call the market. If they can't at least have a moment to stand proudly in the ring before they lose, that would be understandable. They'll learn from the failure. One day they'll build enough courage to try again. Or maybe they won't. Some of them will stumble on the first round and never get back up again. But the reality is that most of them won't even get to step into the ring. They're sidelined and forced to cheer for the lucky champion who happened to win. Do you remember when you were a child? Children always want to be something they're not. They want to do this and make that, prove themselves, and be acknowledged. That's just a human experience. The need for validation. Also, I think I might have said this about Blue Archive before, but I love how Blue Archive like to get into very, very deep topics. Like, a lot of people like to think this game is just some cute and funny game that, oh, nobody should worry about because it's all fan service. But in reality, they do get into, like, a lot of deep subjects. Like, yeah, it's just one of the things I just love about this game. Yeah, there are moments like this. I'm actually very glad I actually managed to do this today, right up tonight. But dreams have an expiration date. A sighted dream is a spoiled one. That's right. Having no dream is a tragedy, but even worse is hanging on to a rotten and spoiled one. There's that saying, why implant the desire and then deny me the talent? I know I might sound like an uptight adult if I say this, but aren't you too young to be thinking like that? Tell me about it. I think that, regardless of age, there are children all over the world who feel that way, though. Anyways, my point is, everyone deserves a chance to stand in the ring at least once, whether it makes your dreams come true or shatters them. At least you had your chance. And the one with the key in the ring is the marketing. Being labeled a failure without even a chance to prove yourself. I find it cruel. However, there isn't actually a key that marketing holds. It's money. Money is the key that lets people into the fight. Because culture grows on soil called money. And someone needs to cultivate that soil. Anyways, that's how we got here. But if money's so important, then why are you working in printed media and publishing? What? There are much better industries when it comes to making money. Like distribution, logistics, finance, the list goes on. Herc, you hit the nail right on the head. Well, I think this is where Takane gets involved. Not too far. No, that was excellent, Sensei. Sometimes the president needs someone to tap the brakes on her stead. However, I don't find myself in total opposition of her words. Surely, who would go into publishing for the money? And Yakumo also. Who knows? Also, why would I, a critic, work for the president like that? Yes, it is as you expect. I'm in a related industry because I enjoy culture and it's better to make money out of it. And it's best if it's promoted as well. Greedy and twisted, isn't she? That's who she is at her core. Solid subject. She wouldn't have acknowledged it if it weren't for you, Sensei. After all, why would a twisted, immoral person find it so difficult to talk about this, using metaphors and euphemisms to get around it? Because she's talking about herself, of course. For instance, who never had her chance to stand in the ring? Who's is bitter about having all the motivation and none of the talent? Things to consider. Then do you mean who some things are better left to the imagination, Sensei? Don't say weird things, Takane. You'll bring bad luck and you might not get the very well-deserved payout. Ah, yes, understood, President. I understand where the publishing department is coming from, but regardless of the motivations, lying is never okay. Well, that's very debatable. Like, I understand I understand lying can be amoral sometimes, but on other times it could be a good thing. But anywho. Oh, lying, what are you? For example, calling Takane a princess, amongst other things. Nah, that's just building a report for... That's building a report for Takane's, idol business. Yes, that's exactly it. That's her persona. For when Takane becomes for when Takane becomes an idol. How did you know? Did Takane... Reflect on your actions, President. You went too far with that. I'm still terribly embarrassed. No, Takane, you must accept your persona. Be the superstar you were meant to be. Anyways, I'll sort things out for you. So yeah, your job is to end this business venture here and now. Okay. Bad news, Sensei. The Justice Task Force students are coming your way. Not to fight. But yeah, as per the lying thing, it's kind of debatable on whether or not lying is okay. I wouldn't say lying isn't always okay. Like there's some moments where it is okay, especially if it means protecting someone. But in this case, it's a little bit. The lying here is in a bit of a darker gray side, if you will. So yeah, there is a bit of immorality here. Or immorality here. On Yukari Yakumo side. Not Yukari. This ain't Yukari Yakumo. Wrong person. How did the Justice Task Force students find out? I have no idea. They must have found a lead somewhere. I was doing what you said and sticking with the Justice Task Force. So I contacted you as soon as it happened. Thank you, Koharu. You're the best as always. Really? Wait, this is no time to be happy. What do we do now, Sensei? Comfort Shimako as well. Right, we'll head to the library committee too. Alright, Sensei. Hurry. Hello, Koharu. What's going on? Bad news, Shimiko. What? That's really bad news. That's what I said. No, the situation is significantly worse than you imagine. There's no time to explain. We have to get to the old library right now. Actually, no, Shimiko's right. We might have to damage the books. You stay hidden, Kaworu, no matter what happens. Because you see, the Justice Task Force and Ui are diametrically opposed. That's true. Oh, but why should I? It'll just be kind of crossfire between the two at the old library. In the worst case scenario, you could be mistaken for one of the contraband sellers. Do you understand? Until everything is over, you have to stay as far away from this case as possible. Caught in the crossfire? Contraband? Yeah, that does make sense. No, none of that matters. I have to go. What? Kimiko, why do you have to raise the red flag? You never say that shit. You never say that to someone like Koharu or anyone who works in a police force and is somewhat of a detective. Never say you have to stay far away from this case as possible. That's a red flag. That's basically sending the detective into the fray. Never say that. Like seriously, Shimiko, you need to read more detective novels. Or manga or whatever. Just don't say that anymore. Well, at least not in front of someone like Kaworu. Or God forbid Kana, because I still remember episode or volume F and what she did for us there. I was so strong. Because that's the right thing to do. Also, wait, Kaworu, wait for me. Sensei, what's happening? Oh, thank goodness. Listen to me right now. More people. Seriously? Well, whoever it is, or that is, I need to go give them a piece of my mind. No, what I'm trying to say is, Render, President Kozaki Gui, this is Macho for the Justice Task Force. Task Force? Well, why? Oh, President Gui, it's been a while. Why are you here? I'm here on a report. I received information that suspicious that authorized books have arrived here. Authorized books, huh? Your point being? Yes, for that reason, we asked for your cooperation in a comprehensive investigation of the old library. Mashro, you idiot. What? Comprehensive investigation? What? Oh, Sab, what are you trying to do? Comprehensive investigation? I mean right now, in this place. A comprehensive investigation of the old library. That's actually 100% correct. You want to abduct them, kidnap my children. Every one of them. Huh? Yes, well, if we're finding that to be necessary, yes. Who knows what we'll find? Is that an issue? Well, it's nice knowing you. That's why I requested your cooperation. As long as you conduct yourself with justice, you have nothing to hide then. Shut your trap! You want to take my children? Who do you think you are? Upon whose ground do you think your vile feet are treading right now? Mark every single one of my words with utmost care. Also, hello, yes, how you doing? Delta's playlist is backwards, so I plays first and just a heads up. Oh, is that the case? Wait, is it? Well, thanks for letting me know if that's the case. I'll go ahead and see if I'll go ahead and see if that is a problem. Thank you for the heads up. Every one of my children you attempt to abduct. If you have so much as tried to lay a finger on my books, I'll break all of them. Your fingers, your hands, your wrists. Oh, you just surrender to Justice Task Force and attempted to impede justice. I cannot tolerate such. That's my line. I know those Tea Party litters are the ones behind all this anyways. Tea Party, those conspiring, censoring authoritarians. I see right through you. This is the Tea Party's play to finally absorb the old library. The investigation is a pathetic front for your evil, book-hating ways. No, that's alright. Excuse me, we're here to unofficial Justice Task Force business. That's right, if this is how you want to play it, we're not afraid to use force. Oh, this is gonna turn into a mess. This very careful to me, each and every one of you. I mean every single word I say. Even a single page of my children will be carried out of here without my permission. I won't let that happen. In other words, if that's what you want to do, it'll be over my shattered halo. Understood. What I understand perfectly well is that President Ui has no desire to cooperate. I also understand President Kozuki Ui is presenting clear hostility and is a threat towards the Tea Party's order and the Justice Task Force. The Justice Task Force will now proceed with the unavoidable execution of justice. Yeah, sure. Well, it's been a while. Fine. Try to take my children from me. Challenge accepted. Stop! Nobody move! Himiko. Thanks, Bird. Everyone please, this is simply a severe misunderstanding among friends. This can't be sorted out without violence. They're so. Sensei, Shimako, is everyone alright? Hakuhara, why are you... Didn't I want you to keep yourself safe? You're red flagger, Shimako. This is your fault, not Mika's fault. Your fault! But I can't do that. What is wrong, and what's wrong is wrong, no matter what. More importantly, why you pests keep coming? This is your common room. Shimiko, you betrayed me. Well, I did expect an informant, but I think it was you. Trust really is a limited resource these days. Yeah. We couldn't exercise even a moment of self-restraint at this nonsense informant when you have no idea what I've gone through. Moreover, stop shooting people. Just how many more incidents am I supposed to, clean up on your behalf? What's that? Not a word. Oh, she slapped her. God help me. While the scene has been flipped on its head, we still need to fulfill our objective. We received intel that unauthorized books are being stored here, and now I'm almost certain they must be. We can't allow the circulation of unauthorized materials in Trinity. Yes, I agree with that statement. I'm not trying to stop you. However, I do have something to... I'm sorry, everyone. Didn't I just tell you to hide, ma'am? Yes, you did. But this isn't right. This is all our fault. We're so grateful for the help we've received, but I can't turn a blind eye for what's causing the conflict among comrades. Now come out, President. You have to speak your piece. Fizzle six. I was hoping to stick out like I was never really here. President? I'm sorry. Hello, Trinity. We're from Red Winter's publishing department. Publishing? Department? That's right. First, I should explain why this happened, and why we decided to do this. To tell you the truth, I'm starting to like Takane more and more. He really had that idol atmosphere about her. That idol princess atmosphere, to be more precise. So to summarize, and in an effort to help the Starving Knowledge Liberation Front for students, we came all the way into Trinity in hopes of helping them by securing a new distribution channel. Oh, rather than helping them, it's more important that about the money. President? Sorry. But, well, in some ways, it's nothing in Red Winter sees the light of day. I did think it'd be nice for people from another school to experience our culture. Also, the plotlines in that book have been used and reused in Red Winter, so there's no demand for it. And thankfully, more than a few Trinity students seem to like it. That's definitely true, and that's why we, the Justice Task Force, had to start tracking down the books as a collaborative operation with the library community. I think Trinity students were helping the Red Winter Publishing Department. Now I understand why we're running into so many brick walls. Is that what was happening, Shimiko? Yes, President. Please look up every once in a while and see what's going outside of this library. This should have been your responsibility, not mine. No, that's too cruel of a punishment for me. I don't even allowed to second out there anyways. It's good to have you here, Shimiko. Sorry I doubted you. Anyways, I think culture is meant to be shared. Culture that stagnates will eventually hold people back. It doesn't make any money. Of course, we didn't initially come to Trinity with such grand ideas in mind. But without how much the Trinity students enjoyed our books, it has put me in a reflective mood almost. Is that really the case, President? Let me put it this way, some things are better left unsaid. Using my words against me. President talented for show, you know. Regardless of the situation, however, these books are still considered contraband. Can't the library committee authorize them? Library committee? The library committee manages the circulation of books distributed throughout Trinity. If we were to officially authenticate the publishing book department's book, it would no longer be considered contraband. Naturally, we would need to make some adjustments to adhere to Trinity's guidelines. I didn't even think our toned-down version was a little intense. I didn't think our toned-down version is a little intense. One could absolutely have surmised. Isn't following school procedures its own kind of justice? Well, technically speaking, you're right. That's a new perspective. Thank you for broadening my horizons. Even here, where justice was nearly dismantled, we were able to reestablish it with procedures. I'm truly expressed, Sensei. Thank you. Yep, I'm glad that made sense to you. Come to think of it, what's your opinion on the book, President? Why me? Oh, I assume you read it already. How'd you know? No, just how long have we worked together? Well, I guess I can't hide anything from you. Well, it was a good book, in my opinion. The publishing department has a certain earnest that is woven into the story. It's very easy to feel the passion that went into the work. These days, most books are browbeating slop that utterly disregard the dignity of a written word. I could never forgive an author who has sold their own soul. Their soul. I don't believe this book does that. So the final verdict? Well, it's fine. The concept poses no issue to me. However, I'm only one person. What do you think is best, Shimiko? Understood. Thank you, Library Committee. That's that. And that's what I'll report for this case. I'll come with you. I'll tag along as well, since I'm sure the president doesn't wish to. I'm not going. But there's no need for two of you to. Never mind. Thank you for your cooperation until the end. After all, this mission was intended to be a collaboration between the Justice Task Force, the Library Committee, and Sensei from the beginning. I'm glad things work out, everyone. Well, let's all read the book. Let us all read the book. Now authorized by the Library Committee, President. Yes, we want to see too. Wait, is this? It's a cute one. Oh, it's quite. Like a sandwich. Putting meat in the middle of the bread. Flap, flap, flap. Flap, flap, flap. Carl, please. Yeah! Death penalty! That dude was then completely beaten up by a bunch of zombies. Thanks, Koharu. Like a flowing river. So, President Chirino, this cultural exchange agreement between Trinity and Red Winter we have proposed. This agreement has been agreed upon and authorized by Shale Sensei and the Trinity's Library Committee. The Tea Party supports their actions on the condition that no books or culture will be distributed in Trinity without prior agreement. I'm sure this proposal will be agreeable to you. After all, in the words of your own Yakumo, culture must flow. This is troublesome, mostly because the publishing department just went ahead and did whatever. Wait, did you say Shell Sensei as in comrade? I see! Well, in that case, Shell shall stand as an official representative of Red Winter for this case. Me? So you wish for Shell, and therefore Sensei to negotiate on your behalf? Yeah, consider Sensei's word Red Winter's word, but only for this case. More importantly, I have to go and appoint to an appointment that I cannot miss. It must be quite important. Yes, a nap! A nap? This must be Red Winter's idiom of some sorts. No, it really isn't. And Shale will be at Red Winter's representative in this cultural exchange. Could it be? If something goes wrong with the agreement, Shale, as representative of Red Winter, will have to take some responsibility. Which will in turn force Trinity to be at odds against Shale. Then it's entirely possible that this agreement could sour Sensei's opinion towards Trinity, whether in a political or emotional sense. Red Winter is stealthily and passively keeping Trinity in check. Without so much as dirtying a pinky finger, is this Red Winter's political savvy? Nagasai, easy there. President Chirno, wait! What's wrong, Nagasai? You look like you overthought something. No, not at all, of course. Yes, we will meet your expectations and more in this endeavor, Sensei. Are you done yet, Nagi? I'm so bored. Mika, Sensei's here. Show us the manners. Right, sorry, Sensei. I can do whatever I want. You're the best, Sensei. I like you. You know that, right? Not as much as I like you, Mika. Yes, it's Mika glazing time. Please allow me to greet you once more, members of the Tea Party. I must extend my warmest thanks for your generosity. Hello, Publishing Department. It's a pleasure to meet you in an official capacity. From Trinity's perspective, we hope that this incident can springboard, and we hope this incident can be the springboard for the beginning of a strong and fruitful relationship with Red Winter. Please feel free to continue providing Trinity with excellent literature. Yes, thank you, ma'am. I'm honored to have the opportunity to meet your expectations. And such a princess air. I don't think it's still, up there talking if you want to be an idol. Hey, Yakumo, was it? Nice to meet you. I'm Mika from the Tea Party. Do you think we could talk real quick? Us two? Hello, Arakami Yakumo. This is one of the three members of the Tea Party. It's like I'm standing in front of the Trinity's equivalent of President Chirino. Although, not exactly. If it were her, I have a much better control of this situation. I read the book you bought. I want to say thanks. Ah, yes. And, well, this is certainly just my opinion, okay? It's just that the main character reminded me of Sensei a bit. That's what really drew me in. So, this is a personal request, or maybe more just my hope. But I was thinking, if there's a way you could change the character design a little, that would really add to the story. Oh ho ho. Thank you for your excellent feedback, Mika. I love your suggestion, but I'll need a few more details to make it happen. What kind of changes were you thinking? Really? Yay! So for example, maybe her hair could be more pink. Oh, and a little wavy. That'd be really cute. Oh, she had a little playful, and she's a little playful. People call her clumsy, but when push comes to shove, she gets it done. I like how Mika thinks. Someone cheers everyone up, and she could have a bun on one side, and it's okay to cut that one, and it's okay to cut that one if you have to. Her favorite food is Jumbo Parfait, and she loves BB cream and Samuela, the Beyond perfume. Oh, no more cake rolls though. I had enough. What are we talking about again? Anyway, what do you think? Yes, I can picture it perfectly. That is, I can picture a brand new book, to be honest. If you want to make your idea happen, we'll have to start from scratch. Oh, I see. And in that process, it'll become a book that's all yours. Just from Sono Mika. A book just for me? Oh my gosh. Yes, that'd be amazing. Yes, for some of your status, it's really the only viable solution. However, every solution has the potential to bring in new problems. What do you mean? See, due to the nature of the publishing, it's impossible to escape the economies of scale. Producing a few elites, rather than for the masses, drive up costs. Especially for a custom piece like this. To write a book just for one person, why, it's so rare. I don't think there would be any precedent. It'd be difficult to name a price. To be completely frank, it's an expensive endeavor. How much? Would this be enough? What? Even I have morals, okay? How about this would be enough? You know, Yakumo, I could arrange it to make you the CEO of Tetraline. Just saying, if you want to be the CEO of a very large company that controls half of an entire country continent, just or rather not half, not necessarily half, like a third of the of a country continent. Just let me know, okay? Just let me know. I'll make sure to take care of things on my end. It says yes. Just say we're going to have to pay a visit to Mustang. That's a little surprise visit. Ah, jeez. Were you just teasing me when you said it would be expensive? I was nervous for nothing. Alright, in that case, Mika dear. Yes, Nagi? Do I truly need to spell out everything for you every time? Fine. You're a big meanie face, Nagi. Thank you for all your hard work, publishing department. Gratitude is all ours. We never meant to cause such trouble for the library committee and the task force. Yes, but you also brought about good change. I've noticed more members visiting the library as of late. And thanks to your book, the overall interest in reading has increased as well. For me as well, I've begun reading books while eating macaron on the topics. Other than the Justice and Old Idioms. Yes, but please make sure everyone returns their book on time. Yes, ma'am, of course. Talking to me. Yes, Mashiro? Story's own fish, right? Yes, that's true. You wouldn't mind contacting me when the next volume is out. Do you enjoy it? A lot. Of course, anyone who loves stories is a comrade of mine. Yes. I don't know what this means, but I was asked to deliver this message by a group of charity students. Please release a collection of critical essays by the Princess of Redwinter. It's still up there, Takane. If you want to be an idol, just let me know. Also, please, someone in MX Studio, release Idol, Takane. She's got the talent. I will think on it. Thank you, Takane. I look forward to working together. President! Huh? What is it, Takane? Don't have to play dumb with me. You heard that now. How do you intend to take responsibility for this? By turning you into a star? Well, you see, it's all in the name of the marketing. That skills will only work so many times. She's so flustered. Also, Takane, just as a word of advice, try not to make that expression too much. You're gonna make people swoon over you. Just saying. From experience. Are you satisfied, Yakumo? Why? I'm happy to hear that. Fiddlesticks, but why? Not because I understand these things too well. For example, I know the weight of a contract, and am willing someone who's willing to put aside her pride for business. Yes, that's a great skill and very admirable when used for good. But it makes crossing the line too easy, and I can only do so much of that. That is true. I know. I've gained a reputation for being rather shady, haven't I? I'll admit to that much. But for you, keeping an eye on me, I'll choose to interpret that as your insatiable curiosity in me, and revel in it. If you tone down the smooth talking, others might find you more palatable, you know. Especially Takane, like, go easy on her, please. Precisely what I've been saying. Says they had no such intention in what they said. No, without their intervention in this fiasco, nice little work, Sensei. I'm sincerely grateful. I only managed with your help, Takane. Thank you for seeing it that way. If only I knew it'd be if I had only knew this would be the end result regardless, I would have simply contacted Sensei from the start. Now I think about it, why didn't you, President? That seems like an uncharacteristic oversight on your part. Well, I did consider it, but I didn't want to get in I didn't want to get in trouble. President. Oh, she's pouting. Yakumo. Eh? He's going on a rabbit hunt. Well, all's well that ends well. The weather is nice as always. Oh boy, like, what a great event. You know what? Yeah, I have to say, I was kind of... Yeah, I was kind of, how to put this in? I forgot. I wasn't really feeling like doing this today, but you know what? I'm kind of glad I did. If anything, yeah. If anything, I feel like Blorg have always, like, had a really good way of, turning you up. Especially, after, recent events. Restart. Well, anyways. I think it's time for us to actually go ahead and call it quits for tonight, since we managed to get everything out of the way, and we're well over time. So, if you guys enjoyed the stream, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and if you're watching this as a VOD, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. So without further ado, this is gonna be Thank You signing off. So if you'll excuse me, I have something to take care of you. Take care of. Well, good night.